DMARC reporting is crucial if you want to understand your own email security and authentication. The trouble, the reports are almost impossible to read. And so today I'm excited to announce our very own open source DMARC analyzer. Here it is at checkdmarc.email. I can paste in some XML. This would be like a sample report I'd get emailed to me, and you can see why it's so hard to read. Well, no longer with individual reports, the easiest way to use this is just to analyze the report. We'll break it all down for you, including by IPs, and we'll also tell you which parts of your authentication are not passing. Now, you can also self-host this because you probably don't want to be pasting individual ones in every time you have a question. But when you have issues, it's really nice to be able to analyze what's going on. And wouldn't it be nice if you could get that in a nice little readable email in your inbox whenever you got one of these reports? Well, that's where our self-hosted version comes in. We give you the infrastructure, you host it wherever you want, use resend inbound to receive those email reports, and then you'll get an email with kind of an aggregate that looks just like this. Now, we've done some educational content on this before because it is so important to understanding how your security and authentication is perceived by mail inboxes. And you can see that all you have to do is add either an aggregate report email address or a forensic report email address. For the most part, the aggregate will be more helpful because it gives you an overall view instead of getting individual emails for each failed authentication or security item. So here you can see that once you get this is what our open source repo will now let you to do. Now, let me show you what that looks like. In fact, it looks the exact same as the hosted version because you can do the same thing. You can host this locally and then paste stuff in, but the real power comes in the webhooks that you can set up. So let me show you that. Here, I just got the README opened up, and you can see that what it's going to do is parse your aggregate reports from XML, handle the compressed attachments that come along with that, and then it will use a webhook in Resend to process all of that. I'll show you that in a second, and then send you an email that actually gives you all these diagnostics in a much more easy to read way. And I'll show you how we can preview that email as well. Now, you do have the same web interface you can run locally, but of course, you can use our hosted version for that as well. Now, as far as getting started, it couldn't be easier. You simply clone the repository, then you add your own environment variables and set up a webhook using Resend. Now, whether you're using the aggregate report one or the forensic report one or both, wherever you point these webhooks, you'll then receive emails at those locations. The actual hosted version of this open source repo will process those as you receive them, and then it'll send you an email using React Email. And you can actually test that locally as well. I'll run the email command, and you can see that we get this nice formatted email. This is a sample of what you'd receive. Now, if you actually want to test this by sending yourself an email, you can do that as well. In fact, it's just pnpm run test email, and it will actually send me an email in this instance. So in my own email inbox now, I get this DMARC report analysis, the sample report that shows me how my security and authentication looks to mailbox providers, along with any issues that I'm currently having. So this is what will happen as you get these reports each day or on a schedule, depending on the kind of report you receive. We hope this tool gives you visibility into your own authentication and security when it comes to DMARC. If you have any questions about how to read even these kind of compressed emails or anything else around email security or authentication, please let us know. But we trust that you owning your data like this, getting these nicely formatted reports, will help you understand exactly how you're being perceived. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Happy emailing.